You take the start, I come back in a second.
Alrighty. So you'll see some stuff in 1A here. When I was looking at this board, I first saw Grabless 1A. But they both... Obviously, we've also got Forsaken City cassette. What else is there early? I was actually surprised by how much 3A stuff there is. So, Grabless Start of 3A, Stud no Shiro, All Berries and Sweet, Diary and Shaft. And 8 Winged Berries does not look like a resort objective, but it almost is. See, there's incentive to get to the end of 2A with Complete Awake without jumping. Other than that, it's kind of a weird board to read. Not gonna lie.
So what are you guys talking about with intern title, by the way? What is...
Cricter's file name is Good Intern.
Oh. Oh. Now I understand. Alright, I'm back. What? Did I miss something?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
Just prologue.
Alright, what is on the board? What are they aiming? Or what are they racing right now? Forsaken City cassette is probably the first thing on the board, right? I'm probably repeating what Jax already said, but it is what it is, you know? Just want to get the match going, so... yeah, Forsaken City cassette seems to be the first goal. That is on both their minds. Then after that, I mean... like nothing. 2A doesn't look like anything. I guess 3A is kind of... They might skip 2A and get into 3A early. 15 Oshiro Bobs, Elevator Shaft, Diary, grab the start of 3A is pretty good.
Yo, not gonna lie, the city was so sloppy from both of them, I thought they were doing a Grabless. Because I didn't see cassette on the board at first.
It's funny. Presidential Suite Berry, so there. Yeah, 3A seems really strong on this. I mean, the only thing in 2A is Wake Jumpless. As far as I'm aware. And Wood Cricter has one more death. Oh, and Squeal has also one more death. Oh no, Cricter! And looks like Squeal gets it.
Yeah. This was that was fun to watch. I think there were like 10 deaths between the two of them in 1A.
Amazing. Squeal doing the smart thing, getting the Wingberry, as is Cricter. 8 Wingberries on the board, so that's good. Dude, this board seems like absurdly sort of late, mid-game-ish, progress heavy.
Yeah.
5A seems stacked, 7A seems stacked. Reflection early is good. Core 3. I guess core's not late game, more like, you know, hit the hearts, I guess. But yeah, Squeal gets into 2A early. Well, not early, you know, earlier than Cricter does. And I'm kind of surprised any of them are skipping this. It doesn't seem too strong, and 3A seems really stacked. Maybe they're only interested in the heart. Hey, what's up, Fusion? Hey, Spiritus.
Gotta say, I was confused by Lev going for the heart here. Or Squeal, whatever that guy's name is.
Same. Yeah, what is the point of the heart? I guess 3 blue, 3 red?
5 hearts.
Oh. Ah. That makes no sense.
It's definitely something you can go back for.
Yeah.
Because I know I'd be rushing awake without jumping.
You know what I'd be rushing? This is skipping this shit. Why are they playing this? 3 is so stacked. How they like? What, I'm very perplexed at this. Sound like one of them has to skip this, right? Am I? Come on, Cricter. This seems like something Cricter would skip. Okay, never mind. He skipped double 1A with me the other day, and he doesn't skip this shit? There's only Awake. You don't even play Awake. You play 2B. I'm so perplexed. What's happening? I mean, Cricter's play isn't completely awful here. 5 hearts, 3 blue, 3 red hearts, yada yada yada. 4 B-side bonus, not too bad. So I guess he can play 1B at some point maybe. And then maybe 5B, but... I am not a fan of this. Why are they not skipping 2A? 3A seems so good on this board. Grab the start of 3A is so free. Presidential Sweet Berries, Oshiro Buffs, like, this is... I am very perplexed. Winged Berries too, 3A is so good. I don't know, Chief. Well, we'll see. Maybe this is the keep your assist skip for 7A skip, so you can get the fucking birds nest.
I mean, potentially, but there's also a lot of stuff in Summit.
That's true, actually. Especially late Summit too, because there is all flags, so... I
All
guess you wouldn't
flags.
skip it, you would just get all flags and then get the thing after.
Yeah, 2K and 2.5K gems. Summit B-side.
Oh, I didn't even see the gems.
Berries in 500? Yeah, 500.
I'm still very much questioning the shoulder. Like, I know I just said it like 3 times, but I'm actually like just freaked out at the fact that neither of them are skipping this. Like, a big diary elevator shaft, hello? Grab the start of 3, like, Jax, help me. Why?
I mean...
I'd skip 2A in a heartbeat on this board, I wouldn't even think
I'm
twice.
not angry that they didn't skip 2A. I certainly think that 3A is strong, but...
Yeah.
How many wingberries are there in total? There are 10 red wingberries, and then the golden winged sweet.
Alright, so I got ganked, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So Squeal pulls ahead in progress again, sort of. Gets the awake thingy, but now goes back to get the wingberry, which seems like a weird choice. What? Cricter, what's happening?
Not gonna lie, I did not like this play.
Cricter, what is happening?
I was really confused by Squeal's Death Seer, and then he pulls this off.
I did not see what he pulled off.
He did a Hyper B hop, and then an up left to get the winged berry.
Oh wow. Yeah, but I know there are only 4 things in 3A. Yeah, but they're all free. Elevator shaft, diary, presidential sweet berries, crabless start, and what's the last one? Oshiro Buffs.
Yeah, Oshiro Buffs.
And then you also get 2
Which-
wingberries for 8 wingberries.
Yeah, so this is what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so there's 5 things in 3A, and none of them take too long.
Wait, 5?
Yeah.
Including wingberries, or what are you doing?
No, berries, Oshiro, Grabless, Shaft. Oh, that Unraveling is not 3A. Never mind.
That's only 2 minutes, yeah, but it's 4 fucking objectives. And you get into, like... Well, you don't get into 4A first, but like, necessarily, but maybe.
So 4A start has 2 quick objectives. Other than that, there's not a whole lot there. Potentially, like, I could see 4A start and then just go do 4B, but Cricter will have played 1B and 2B by then, so obviously not necessary.
Yeah, 4B seems weak at this point. I mean, I'm assuming at this point that Cricter will most certainly skip 3A, otherwise, like, he's throwing, I think. And, like, if Skipter doesn't skip 3A, he's definitely, like, this is match fixed for sure.
How much stuff is in Temple? Mirror Temple, Blue Heart, Variant Unraveling. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember liking Temple Skip on this board.
I mean, maybe, but... I don't know. But did you play all of it? I mean, I guess for Squeal maybe, but if you're Cricter, you play all of 3A just to skip template? And that seems weird.
No, not Cricter. Not Cricter.
Yeah.
But...
Cricter, you have to please skip this. Please. Cricter. Thank goodness. Okay. Good choice. So Cricter skips 3A, which, like, at this point he probably has to realize that he's so far behind in progress because he played 2 fucking B-sides that, you know, probably realized that he can't really get anything for 4A. And 3A rather, sorry. Gets into 4A early, and yeah, I guess is he doing Grabless? I guess we didn't see him turn it on because he's playing console, so he might just do Grabless, get a console style. Yep, looks like he's doing it. Okay. So he's doing Grabless start of 4A. He would probably get the Rich cassette because that seems smart. And at this point, he might actually not tick it off for a while, I would assume, because Squealer's already shown his cards, because he did tick off grab the start of 3A. So if I was Cricter, I wouldn't tick off anything, because that will give 3A skip away.
That up left for Archie grabless was really cool. I like that.
I wish I would have seen it.
Yeah, grabless cassette is pretty fine. You have to do some neutrals, but
yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, and actually Cricter does tick it off, which I find a weird choice, but sure.
I mean, what's Squeal gonna do with that information, realistically?
Well, he might, like, reconsider his idea of what chapter he skips, I think, right? Because he might have considered to skip 4... Oh, he might have considered to skip, like, keep skipping skip 5A later. But now I think it's more likely to skip 4A.
Oh, you went back because you grabbed? Okay, I was confused there, Cricter. I thought you were, like, going back for the binder or something, and then realized you didn't need it. But yeah, okay, fair.
So they're 3-3 now. Squeal rather, but of course still get a lot of stuff from this. They haven't gone so far. And something honestly we haven't mentioned at all is there's actually for once 2 overall berry things with 30 and 50, which boards like these I always like to point out that it's generally very good to get 30 first, because at that point your opponent is very unlikely to get 50 from you. Like you kind of signal that, okay, like this is your square now. And we haven't really seen a big attempt from either of them to get many berries. It seems like Cricter got a few there, but of course he played a lot of B-sides, so that wasn't too much of a choice really he had to even get some if he was playing B-sides. I don't really know what counts Squeal is really seeing it, but I doubt it's much. Gets a diary, again it's probably one of the first objectives in the game. And now I assume he probably will get presidential speed berries eventually. And honestly, if I was Squeal, I would probably skip the Oshiro buffs at this point, because Cricter gave away his skipped 3A, so no real reason to get the Oshiro buffs now. It's a waste of time. So the thing I wonder now is who gets into 5A first, assuming that Squeal does skip 4A, which I guess he might not. I guess 5A skips these. But assuming that Squeal would skip 4A for now, I wonder who gets into 5A first. Looks like it might be Squeal probably then. That probably has around a minute 20 left of the chapter, and Squeal has around a minute left.
By the way, you might want to count pops. People in chat.
Oh no. Alright, well now Cricter's getting to 5A first.
I believe we're at 3 right now.
Also that Cable the legendary, by the way. And what's up, guy? I don't think I said hi. And hey, left. I want to come back hard this way. Anyway. I feel like this is a mistake from Squeal. What do you think?
I agree, for sure.
It seems like he's just wasting time when he knows that there's no way Cricter will contest him on this for ages. I'll totally just Quo then. Oh wait, there's 2 D's in your name. Maybe, okay, well... The Quoth Delish... Oh, okay. No, maybe I'm stupid here. Whatever. Anyway, back to bingo. Indeed, I think what I said is true, and Cricter will indeed get into 5A first. Because Squeal went out of his way to get these buffs, which again seems like such a big misplay, and he dies too. So what does Cricter do now, actually? 5A only had 1 thing, I think? Or I guess 2 things, so... Remember Temple Blood, which... I guess... Actually, these are both pretty decent. I guess Cricter will just get both Blue and Red Heart. At which point that actually works out perfectly for him, because not only does he get those 2 objectives, but he will also work towards 5 parts of that, and I think most importantly, I believe that should complete the 3 Blue, 3 Red Hearts for him. Although actually I think he might be...
He needs to go back for some blue hearts for it, but yeah.
He has 2 Blue Hearts. What? Does he not?
No, Squeal does.
Oh, so he only has the Red Hearts then. Oh, well. I mean, I guess he has like, if he gets a blue heart in the temple, he has like 2A blue heart and 4A blue heart available to him, so it's not too bad.
At the current moment, Squeal has 16 Oshiro buffs. That's 17. And then
oh no!
He dies. I believe at this point I said, don't you already have 15? Or I think I said, do you really not have 15 yet? I think is what I said.
Oh,
because it's like, just get out, brother. Please, get out.
It should be mentioned for the unaware that for PC players we have a thing that actually counts the buffs for you, but these guys are both on Xbox, so this is misery. This is absolute misery.
Yeah, I had been meaning to count more closely because that's something I want to do for console players, but yeah. I believe he ended with 19.
Sick 8 minute 10 reflection, not reflection, celestial resort. Well, I mean, at the very least, Squill is leading high in points because, you know, as
definitely
3A was very, very rich in points, so. And he doesn't need skip 4A. So again, I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't really matter because Squill took so fucking long in 3A that at that point, they would have probably ticked off the 4A things anyway, but I don't know if this 4A skip would have happened necessarily if I didn't take it off. But I mean,
Cricter would have had to conceal that stuff for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Which definitely gets unnerving the longer you hide it. Like, even if you think your opponent's in 3A, like, what if they're concealing stuff and they're actually further ahead than they think they are?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think if Cricter would have, like, concealed it at all, then by the time that Squeal did finish this 3A, like, he would have certainly ticked it off. Because, yeah, like, Squeal took extraordinarily long to complete that 3A, so, yeah.
Yeah. I know Fish has certainly played those mind games with me, where he just, like, delays everything like a minute. And then I think I'm good to delay, and then turns out, no, he's actually getting this objective that I've had for 30 seconds. Nice, nice!
I remember that match between Cricter and me, where we just both delayed the...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, I guess the core thing is really easy, and I guess whoever gets to 4 hearts first might actually get that pretty easily. I don't know if they necessarily want to give up progress right now for it, but you know.
Sometimes you can go in there with 2 hearts.
Yeah, alright, indeed. I think, yeah, okay, yeah. He's gonna play 5B is what I was thinking, and he surely is, because that's on the board, and again it works out for all the other stuff that's on Cricter's mind.
Yeah, his 2 heart objectives. Yeah, basically this gets like 3 objectives for him.
Yeah. By the time he finishes by the time he finishes 3 blue 3 red hearts, he will obviously also finish 5 hearts, so I think he would probably do that right after. At which point he can get into, well, he can get, after that he has like everything available to him. Like he can get into reflection, get the cassette. He could play early summit. I would probably get the 500 meter berries and then peace out. And then he could also play the core thing, which is very easy. He has a lot of stuff available to him after he finishes this, but he will probably have to hurry up and get that stuff pretty fast because Squid is not that far behind, and he will certainly also look at least the reflection stuff and the summit stuff, at least the early summit stuff, because that is very easy. Lost my left thumb in a freak bingo accident a few months ago. What the fuck? What am I reading here? What am I reading at twitch.tv/hotbot/chat?
I believe that qualifies as a shitpost.
I believe so too.
I certainly hope so.
Well, I'm looking for something to pass the time with because they're both playing 5V, so...
Yeah.
Not much to commentate for next 2 minutes.
Like, I wasn't sure about this play from Squeal, but it's like, what else is he gonna do?
That's true.
Bury and Unraveling, I was... Actually, that's what I was
Oh!
thinking. I was surprised that neither of them went to get that.
Okay,
like
never mind, I take it back.
So I think what Squeal was thinking is, he got the heart, he's at the end of depths, I should not contest Bury and Unraveling. Meanwhile, Squeal did have information that Cricter had done B-sides, so I don't know. He may have been able to make the read about hearts. But
I skipped from Squeal, by the way, so go ahead.
But yeah, I don't know. Variant Unraveling was why I was confused by both people playing 5B.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes more sense for Cricter. I was thinking, like, I mean, Squeal might as well, but then you said Unraveling Berry, which I completely forgot. And yeah, I mean, maybe Squeal should have played 5A, honestly. That seems like a better play. I don't know. You guys are being very epic.
So sorry, Conrad, if you were looking forward to a bunch of final objectives. There's only one and it's already done.
Sad. You know, Jax, at this point I would ask you what you think Cricter should do after this, and I feel like I can't ask you because you already watched this match, so I'm just gonna talk about what I think he should do
What
next.
do you think Cricter should do after 5 Bod?
Thank you, Jax, for that awesome segue. Well, as I talked about earlier, he has pretty much... Like, there's a few things on his mind, it's hard to say what exactly. Early Summit, the berries are decent, Virtual Cassette is decent, they're pretty much both the exact same time, although the Summit berries come with the benefit that there are some berry objectives on the board that you will work towards. But I think what Cricter will probably get is the blue heart stuff to get 5 hearts at least. I don't think he will necessarily be like super hot about 3 blue, 3 red, but I think 5 hearts is something he wants to secure because that's half of the reason why he played this route probably. So I would assume you go back to 4A and 2A now. And then the question is, because again, then he has core available, he has, again, the other stuff available that I just said, as in Reflection.
Note that he already has 4A heart.
Oh! Well, so he only needs this one. Well, then certainly you will get this.
Yeah.
And surely he does, because the replay bot already takes it off like 10 seconds before. Sorry about that. Already ticked off.
I know. Something that I found surprising about this was that 30 berries were still on the board at this point.
That's actually true. I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense because Cricter of course played a lot of B-sides, and I guess Crick could have gotten it, but he spent most of his time in 3A, where 3A berries are really bad, and he had like other stuff on his mind when it comes to progress, so I suppose it kind of makes sense. But yeah, berries seem decently strong and pretty much ignored, well, not ignored, but you know, neglected maybe from both of them so far. Because again, that 30-50 berry combination is always good. If you get 30, you pretty much are guaranteed 50 to... Well, not guaranteed, but you know. You're very likely to get 50 at that point. Because either your opponent is going to waste a lot of time catching up to you after you signal you have 30, or he's just going to say, well, whatever, he has 30, letting him with 50. Either way, you win. So... Wow. Very old school setup from Cricter. I like it. I like it. I didn't think anybody still uses that.
I think he like missed the normal one and then just said fuck it.
Oh. So they're both playing the stuff that I guess is more obviously available to them and it's pretty easy, so Squeal is going into Summit. We'll probably get 500 meter berries and then quit out, I assume, while Cricter gets the cassette. And honestly, I don't know, maybe it's hard for us to say because, you know, we don't know what was going through their mind. Maybe Cricter thought he was fine in progress at the point he made this decision. But I feel like Summit was just a better decision here because it just leads into more things. Like, after he gets his cassette, like, there's nothing really Cricter gets out of this other than the objective. Whereas for Squeal, once he gets these berries, he has more stuff in Summit unlocked for later Summit stuff, and he also got some berries for the other berry objectives, so... Seems to be the better play from Squeal, but again, it's hard to say with, you know, what they might have been thinking, because, again, you know, to the people that were... If it has been obvious so far, like, of course, when these guys played it, they didn't see the other opponent, like, they only saw what they picked up from the board. And Cricter goes back into 1A after he gets the cassette. What's going on here? Grabless? Hey, what the fuck is this? Just berries?
Looks like crabless and berries.
Interesting.
So Squeal at 21 berries with that winged.
Oh, so they might rise that instead. No, that's interesting.
Cricter at 15.
This might be a pretty important race actually for that, when I think about this. Because again, 30 berries is very valuable and they're decently close. The one thing I wonder, I mean obviously it's on Cricter's mind because it seems like half the reason he plays is for easy berries.
Oh no, Cricter. He said in chat that he forgot 5A unlocked summit.
Bruh.
I was questioning this play, but I didn't think that would have been the cause.
I mean, I think at this point it's fine for him to ignore Summit for a bit. Because at this point he already, like... you know, he already, like, traded the Summit cassette for the Summit... the Reflection cassette, rather, sorry, for the Summit stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess his 1A play is, like, decent, but... Yeah,
also
like,
note Squeal concealing 500 meter berries.
Ooh. Very interesting. I like that. I mean, Squeal definitely has to take some risks on this one because he is behind, but... Ah, okay. And there we go. So Cricter at least knows it. I was worried that this might be like match deciding knowledge.
No.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh wow, this just got even more interesting. So, Ash just mentioned Squeal is still concealing the fact that he got the 500 meter berries. At which point, I mean, I guess he's not like quote-unquote wasting Cricter's time too much because Cricter still gets stuff out of this. Both berries and progress towards their summit stuff, but, you know, Cricter might spend a lot of time trying to attempt 500 meter berries and then just get ticked off right in front of his face. Because Squeal already has it. And I'm not quite certain what their berry progress currently is. Okay, well, Cricter's at 19, it seems like, 20. And I feel like Squeal hasn't gotten any berries anymore, just kind of playing progress for no reason.
He got no berries in 1K in 15 minutes.
And I also also noticed that he's... Oh wait, I'm stupid, never mind. Oh wait, no, I'm not stupid. Yeah, he did skip the cassette. I noticed, which is weird because some of B-side is on the board, so might as well, I guess. Oh, and then he takes it off. Squeal just takes it off right there, that he has the 500 meter berries. And... Cricter's still in here. It actually sucks for Cricter for two reasons. Of course, A, he gets sucked out of it, but might also like signal, like the fact Squeal delayed it might signal way different information to Cricter and might just confuse him in where Squeal actually is in Summit. But with how much stuff there is left in Summit, like, is, you know, should not be ignored. I mean, Visit Burst Nest, Nepaloke after they beat Summit, all flags, 2,000, 2,500 meter gems. I mean, Squeal gets like another 3 objectives out of this if he just finishes it.
Yeah, I didn't like that return to map, Cricter. I was watching and I was like, what are you doing?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I feel like Cricter should just give up Summit at this point. Like, Squeal doesn't win from this, right?
He does not.
Get 30. I mean, I guess wing berries are kind of important in here. I guess that kind of sucks if you give Summit up. Because 8 wing berries on the board and...
Especially because Cricter does not have Resort.
Yeah.
It means every single
I guess
other
he also
one.
doesn't need them. Let's see. I feel like Cricter really needs the 30 berries, otherwise it's gonna be somewhat tough if he gives up Summit. Which, I mean, he's not giving up Summit, but he's certainly, you know, self-aligned that he's sort of giving up Summit. How would Cricter... I mean... I don't know. If I feel like if I was Cricter, I would play 2A and just spearhead berries, right? He's sitting at 9. If he gets... Wait, am I reading that right? Yeah, he's sitting at 9. So if he gets 30, 50, it's 11, and then switch core is 12, and then... oh, wait. I guess Unraveling Berry? I was thinking that the blue and red hearts were still on the board, but he already took that off. I'm silly. So I thought that was be a win condition, but yeah, no. How the fuck did he die there? Man, I feel like they both have to realize how valuable 30 berries is at this point, right? How the fuck
Yeah,
is that not,
I was getting pretty annoyed that it was still on the board. Mostly from Squeal, because he'd been in A-sides the entire game.
Well, I'm just confused that they're both just kind of playing Summit Progress over 30 berries at this point.
Cricter has been getting a lot of berries.
That's true. But he's also
Like,
skipping
mostly...
a bunch of easy ones. He will get to 29 presumably at the end of 1k, because he gets these 2 easy ones. Okay, Cricter...
29 or 28?
I mean, he's at 28 now, right? So there's one more up here, and then he has... I guess he just... Oh! No! Cricter! Well, 28 it is. Oh my god, this is gonna be so fucking tight. Holy shit. I think Speed is at 28 too. 29? Oh my god, Cricter, why did you skip that one? Oh no. And now the next one is quite a bit out of the way. That being said, it's also quite, like, Squid is also far away from more berries because he's going to the gem. Oh no. Dude, this is so close. But I think Cricter will get it. And he sure takes it off. Okay, we have a race. I feel like if Cricter last set, it would have just been GG. I mean, I guess Squid can still contest the, he can still contest the 50, I guess, because he has so many.
Who's hiding what, Lev? You already ticked it off.
They're hiding anything at this point. Okay, so it's 10-9, and we know that Squid will... I mean, at this point, Cricter has to know too, right? That Squid will most certainly, almost guaranteed, still get the flags and probably the bird's nest. Dude, some of those stacked. Jesus.
Yeah.
At which point, if I was Cricter, just play 50 berries, switch to corn eyes. Actually, I would do that first. That has to be such a high priority objective for both of them right now. Especially for Cricter, who's... Oh, yes. Okay, please, go to core, right? I think he's thinking about berries. 4A? Shrine? How? Wow. Okay. Get all flags in 3k from 7B. That's actually... I don't think that's allowed. That'd be hella based. That'd be so
Actually,
fucking
why wouldn't
based.
it be allowed? It doesn't specify.
I think we might... I mean, we could check. I guess we might... Actually... Oh, we did allow it? Okay, yeah, I was about to say. We probably specified in the rule sheet, but...
That's
yeah,
actually based.
That's actually hella based.
Not gonna lie, I did not like this this play from Squeal. This, yeah, I feel like it was pretty clear that Cricter was not gonna go play Summit, based on like what he ticked off and what he got locked out of, and I thought this was just something that could have waited.
I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah, that's true.
Like, yeah, it's 2 objectives because there's Bird's Nest, but like even so.
Man, I feel like there's 2 like so high priority objectives though on the board that are both just being ignored. Like at this point, we're sitting at 9-10. We're how far into the match? Did I start the timer? Please tell me that. 33 minutes into the match. It's 9-10, and somehow Unraveling Berry and switch to like the Ice Switching Core is on the board. How?
Yep.
These are both like 40 seconds objective from where they are respectively. Well, Unraveling Berry might be slightly more, but you get the point. How? Cricter, if Cricter gets these 2, he like literally wins pretty much. Yeah. Like if Cricter gets these 2, he can just play Summit B.
I think Cricter thought Squeal was contesting on berries, but also he had no real information that that was the case. Like, the only berry thing Squeal ticked off was 500 meters.
I mean, the thing is, even if Squeal does, like, let him, right? Because even if Squeal does, like, you know that you at least got 30, which was the more valuable thing. So if he wants to, quote-unquote, waste his time on 50 berries, like, let him. You can win without it.
Yeah, fair.
You don't need the 50 berries to win at all. And now he plays Depths. Please unlock Unraveling at least after you do done with this. And please get the Wingberry while you're here. Actually, I have no idea what the Wingberry progress is because they're both...
Wing is already checked off. Squeal got it.
Oh, my bad. Completely missed that. Might be. Oh, Squeal really got... I mean, I guess he played 3A and 1A and 7A.
Does anybody see if Squeal got the berry in Temple? I didn't see that during the match. He did say he did it, though. Because if he didn't have the Depths one, then he doesn't have this objective.
Man, I'm getting nervous watching this, Jax. Can one of them players go to core already? Like, what is happening? I cannot believe this. They're both doing like equal mistakes pretty much. They're both like contest like or they're both I'm missing words, sorry. They're both committing to things that are really not contested and that they kinda I feel like should know that aren't well contested. Or even if they were well contested, then just let it be, like let your opponent get it. Like, if Squeal already got 2,000, 2,500 meter gems, if Cricter really wants to make the effort to get the rest in time, like, let him. Let him waste that time. You don't need it. And equally for Cricter, like, if Squeal really wants to 50 berry, just let him. Who cares? You don't need it. It seems like they're doing the same mistake. And Cricter gets to 50 first. I did not check if Squeal got all flags, but I mean, I'm sure he did, because...
He did. I was watching that during this time.
And now, please, Cricter, you're already halfway through depth. Just get to Unraveling at least. And then hopefully get the berry there too. Alright. I think Cricter's feeling pretty well after that takeoff from... after that takeoff from Squeal, I think Cricter's feeling pretty good. I think he has an idea now to win, whereas Squeal has... this is definitely Cricter's match now, I feel like. Oh my god, wait this. Wait a second. He's gonna get into core first, though. We might have a Summit B, boys, I just realized. You might have the coveted 25 square Summit B, huh? Oh no. Because he's gonna get into core first.
You haven't seen anything yet.
You have... Oh, how many hearts does he have? 3. Okay. Cricter has a chance to still lock him out of this. Squeal needs one more heart to get into there. Squeal needs one more heart to get into there. And I guess he goes for 1A heart? Cricter surely has it, so... I guess Cricter can just play 7B though, like, does he... we'll see. He certainly gets the Unraveling Berry. Again, to get into core, the actual core objective, get the ice switch thingy, is very, very easy. It takes like 40 seconds. So it's definitely on both of their minds. Problem is that you need 4 hearts to get into core. Cricter certainly has them, Squeal doesn't. Currently trying to get the 1A heart. Cricter will get his berry on the next screen, at which point he quits out, at the same point that Squeal will probably quit out. And that's the question then. Are they both going into core? I think they both should, right? Or it's just Cricter. I mean, Cricter has the cassette. Cricter goes... Yes, okay. Yes. Okay, he goes to core. The reason we're doing this, by the way, is so normally you would do this all on the same file with a mod, but we have to, like, cheat a bit because these guys are both playing on console. Oh no, Cricter, don't just do it! What are you doing? Core! Core! Get the fucking core thing!
I don't know what happened there. I saw that and I was confused.
Okay, they're both at the same time. Oh my god, Cricter might have just thrown this away. Thrown this away. Cricter might have just thrown this away. Holy shit. Why did he quit out there again? They both have the hearts, so now it's a race for the core switch, which again is about 40 seconds into it.
Also, just of note on Unraveling Berry, I don't think Cricter should have like gotten Unraveling and left. Like at that point, you need to get stuff.
I honestly kind of disagree. I feel like core was definitely more hotly contested, but I mean, I get maybe. Hard to tell. Anyway, Squeal around 1 screen ahead, or more like, I guess, yeah, no, 1 screen. I think it's like 3 screens from now for Squeal, but these screens like nobody plays because they're not in any speedrun currently, so we might have some mistakes coming up, but Squeal is on the screen, and he nails it, and he gets it, and we have a 7B race!
This was closer. This was closer when I was watching. It's like... Yeah, it was like 3 seconds apart when I was watching this live. It was crazy.
The saving grace for Cricter though is that the fact that he already has a cassette, which I thought was a mistake when actually Squid didn't get this earlier, because he was already sitting there for a sec. So Cricter can already get into this, Squid still has to get the cassette, which isn't too far out of the way, but you know. And now we're just gonna have an execution race of what is arguably the hardest stage in the game. And what both of them are probably not too experienced with, so this seems like content. This seems like it's gonna be content. I just realized, isn't it? So this is just gonna be an execution race. Cricter is slightly ahead, of course, because again he did get the cassette earlier, which was smart. And I feel like I don't really know how good either of them are besides.
Squeal has done a number of All Hearts races, and I believe the last time Cricter played this was when getting the Golden in January?
Oh no! Well, intuitively I would favor Cricter because he's usually like, you know, a better speedrunner, quote unquote. Like he has a better execution. But again, I don't know how rusty they are with this. Certainly looks good from Squeal so far. Then again, Cricter doesn't look too shabby either in 0 meters. But yeah, this one is just execution race, so I guess we could talk about how this is, again, the very rarely seen 25 square. The way sort of the bingo generator works out is that we put a bunch of stuff in difficulty tiers, and the thing, like, to make a board, it draws one from each difficulty tier, and makes it so that the added up difficulty of each row, column and diagonal is the same. And Summit B is indeed in, you know, again, the infamous 25 difficulty, so the highest one. So this is what we generally call the tiebreaker square, or the tiebreaker objective, for this very reason, as we're seeing right now, is that, you know, these things are usually so hard, so committal, so out of the way that you're not going to see them unless it's 12-12, and it's going to be a deciding thing, which is what we're currently looking at. It's 12-12, and it's going to be the decider. And Squeal is actually playing this really well, I feel like. Like, he definitely caught up on Cricter, actually. Didn't really check on Cricter too much, I feel like didn't make mistakes, but I mean, they're almost even at this point.
Cricter lost a good bit of time in 500. Also, yeah, it's worth noting that Cricter lost the core objective because of menuing twice.
That is tilting. What's that noise?
I'm laughing.
Oh.
Just watching the chat.
I'll be real. I feel like if Squeal wins this, we might get a fucking three-peat of this matchup, so, I mean, not guaranteed, but could happen.
Looking at what round 4 matches might be, I would not be too surprised if that happened. If this does indeed go this way.
Like, this might be... A third Squeal Cricter could eventually probably come down to potential third seed out of this group. Potentially. I'm just, you know, very hypothetical. That being said, Cricter kinda pulled ahead again. Yep. While Squeal is struggling in what is arguably, in my opinion, one of the worst screens in the game once you fail it once. Like, the death cycle on this is so awful.
Yeah, the death cycle's terrible.
And you can't reset it because it has, you know, it's at the start, so... Cricter got past it decently well, gets past that screen too, which is also awful. And goddamn, I love this song. Shout out to Lena.
I was under the impression that they got close in 1500, but apparently they got close in 1k. So this is more content than I realized. I misremembered that.
Oh, dude, Cricter does so many bad deaths on this shitty screen, so Squeal pulls, well, not ahead, but this is some serious syncage right now, holy shit. Oh my god, oh my god, what the fuck?
Okay, it was not synced on my screen, holy shit.
Oh my god, dude.
What the fuck?
Well, the progress report is that we're around halfway through this stage so far. And they probably got past one of the worst parts. 1.5k fucking sucks, if I do say so myself. 2k not too bad, and then 2.5k pretty hard again, but also not too awful. And oh no, I think that's a definite pick. I don't think you can save this. Never mind, he's a god gamer, I take it back. Wall bounce is that. Easy peasy. And they pretty much tied up again. Holy sh... What is happening?
That was 2k for each of them.
That'll be content time.
Yeah, 2.5k definitely harder again, I would say, than 2k. And Cricter misdirects a bubble that has to be either nerfs or tilted or just, you know, casual misclick. And he dies there again to stupid. What is the okay. You know, when I said the 2.5k is hard, I wasn't talking about this screen necessarily, but...
This screen can be so tilting. It's ridiculous. Cricter's through it. He's done it.
Squeal through it too. Talking about tilting screens, this one. Okay. No, Cricter! No, you could have saved that, Cricter! Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude.
Don't worry, it's not over yet.
He could have 100% saved that, by the way. Yes, that worked. No, Cricter! Oh my god! Bro! What the fuck?
Don't worry, Squeal just missed that bubble. It's fine. You know, counter throw.
Oh, nice. That's when it's kind of tight. Shouts to Cricter. Squeal in the meantime, dying on this screen a bunch, which is also hard and tilting, and they're tied up again. What is happening?
You really do love to see it.
This is a bingo match for the ages.
There's a reason I titled the feed Content Clash.
Oh my god, Cricter. Almost dies again. And they're almost tied up again, screwed about like 3 seconds ahead. This reminds me of that legendary Flavor Blue Eye match that went to like 1 hour 20. They went to 1 hour 20 where the tiebreaker square was what is... If you think this is the most difficult square in the game or most of the way, you're almost right. There's one more difficult, which is blue and red hard in some hits.
That should be like level 26, like not gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit is by far the craziest. And that was on that board that time. We had Flavor versus Blue Eye. And we sat here for 1 hour and 20 minutes. In what actually ended up as such a close race too. It was like half a minute
stopped. Did you like minimize it or something?
Yeah, I think I minimized it. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. And they're both in 3k now, which we didn't talk about so far, but yeah. Probably...
Flag 13, here we go.
Oh yeah, the screen sucks. And screen hits it first try, and Cricter gets it second try, presumably, if they don't die at the end. But yeah, 3k stupid hard and stupid tilting, because you can die a death here that loses like 15 seconds on like every second checkpoint, so... If you make a mistake here, it could maybe spell the end of the game. Dude, they're so tight, this is crazy. I feel like one of those any percent commentators. Except this is actually a good match. Oh my god. Oh no, Cricter! And Squeal already passed it. That flag sucks. Just play it safe, just grab ledges. Oh no. Okay. Squeal might be fine. This flag also sucks. Stamina puzzle. Gets it. He's on flag 8. Arguably passed some of the hardest shit and some of the worst shit. Cricter a whole flag behind, but this is this flag, and this flag sucks so much. Oh my god, this is so bad. Flag 9 is so bad. But, Cricter passed it. Bad part. Well, actually, we'll see. Okay, okay. Looking good for Cricter. Wow. And I guess the last part of this goes so fast because Squid already on flag 2. Pulling up on the final flag soon. Nice. And I guess at this point I should talk about the fact that the final screen of this is A, hard, and B, if you die, like, aligning the cycles is gonna be impossible. So, like, if you die there once, we might sit here for, like, another 2 minutes. So, Cricter on flag 2, around, you know, a full flag behind. And Squeal finishing up flag 1, going into that screen I just mentioned. The fucking cycle screen. Let's see how that goes. Okay, okay. Is he doing it? Oh my god. And Squeal gets it? Alright, now the question is if the replay is synced, by the way. And he takes it off. Holy fucking shit. GG. What the fuck? Well, that was a matchup.
Yeah.
You weren't lying, Jax, when you said this was content.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There were a lot of decisions from both of them that would have made it different. It's hard to say that, oh, well, this player lost here. This player lost here. Because it was like 3 points in the match for each of them.
I can tell you where Cricter lost is when he double menued on core. That has to be the most tilting
Yeah,
thing.
sure. But he also lost when he just went to core. Squeal lost when he didn't get 30 berries. Squeal lost when he went into 3K. So, I mean, I don't know. There's a bunch. This match went a lot of different ways.
Well, either way, GG to both of them. Holy shit.
It was quite the match. Note that this did come after a match that we started where Cricter was in the lead 9-5, but internet went out. But he, after the match, said that he had so much fun playing this that he didn't care about losing that.
What a champ.
So, lost on City Cassette TVH.
Well, we technically have one more match, but I don't know if we do that today. Because especially after that match, I feel like this is gonna be hard to follow up, man. What the fucking... Like, what was that? Jesus Christ. That has to be one of the closest execution battles I've ever seen in this. And also shoutouts to Squid for playing this quite well, especially that summon was pretty decent. And that is actually an upset. Both in terms of just the pure seed, Cricter being second seed in this group and Squid being fifth. But more importantly, I feel like Cricter is such a good bingo play and arguably almost underseeded, so for Squid to pull this upset is quite neat. And I feel like
also noteworthy is that in round 1, Cricter beats Squeal. And now here we are in round 3 and Squeal beats Cricter.
And maybe we have a round 5 where this happens again. The possibility is there.
We will see.
There is a possibility where round 5 we have this matchup again, somehow. Well...
I think if Cricter wins the next one and Squeal loses the next one, they will go again in round 5.
That is presumably true, yeah. Yeah, Squeal will face the winner... No, Squeal will face the loser of Trujan versus me.
Yep.
And Cricter will face the winner of FC versus Flare.
Flare, yep.
Well, that sounds like content.
Group A is out here trying to pull a secondary content group.
We'll see how that goes. Either way, thank you so much to both players for playing in. Of course, thank you very much also to Adam Jackson II for both commentating and hosting this match earlier. I think we're probably done for now because I don't feel like we can follow this up, and also
Yeah, there's a reason I suggested doing this third.
But yeah, let me update the groups, and then we'll have a look at that, and then we call it there, I think. What's the first match we watched? So we have Squeal beat Cricter, and then... Wait, did somebody already put this in? Did Mon already put this in? Oh, okay. Did Mon put both already in? Seems like something Mon would do. Yeah, Mon put both in already. What a fucking champ. Shoutouts to Mon. Well, in that case, hopefully this was readouts. Shoutouts to this looking ugly. But there you have it. This is the current group standings. Yeah. Again, for Group A, which is the matchup we just saw. The Squeal will face loser of Trujan versus me, and Cricter will face the winner of Flare FC, as we just said.
Yep.
And then, you know, we have a bunch of other matchups scheduled and recorded. Jax Lucas already recorded, which we'll probably play back tomorrow. As always, if you're interested in playing or watching Bingo, you should join the Bingo Discord. Also link in chat. If you want to see more Bingo, you know, all the matches will be restreamed on this channel, so if that interests you, consider following. And who are we hosting?
I have no clue who's live.
So you're just doing Minecraft, but I think it's dirty. I'm still pissed that he played with Source instead of me. I'm not hosting Sushi. Let's look for somebody playing Celeste. How's that sound? Sandy, but there has to be somebody, right?
Nobody on my follow list.